Hello, my name is Samantha Stevens, and this is my 4.1 assignment, Emulating a Pro. I decided to emulate Jennifer Davick. Here is the Behance link to my final image. Jennifer Davick is a food photographer from San Francisco. I was inspired by her photos because of how natural and simplistic they are, and her goal is to just make her food or drinks look beautiful. I'm also a huge food lover and drink lover. Here are a few examples from her. The concept for this photo is to recreate the beer photo that was on the previous slide. I'll be using a Miller Lite beer bottle with the beer poured into a glass and the bottle cap out in front. I'll be taking this photo in my dining room. Unfortunately, the weather has been cloudy and stormy, so I won't be getting as much natural light from my two windows that come into my dining room, but I think I can overcome that. I'm going to make sure to shoot in the late afternoon, which is different than what I have in my shot diary because that's when the sun seems to break through the clouds. I used my Sony a6000 in aperture mode to take the different images that I have here. I wanted to move around the beer bottle and the glass full of beer to try and take shots at different angles or see what I thought looked better, and I just wanted to have an array of photos that I could choose from instead of just taking one and being done. So when I finally found the image that I liked best, I took it into Photoshop, and I wanted to keep my editing process really simple since that's how her photos look, are just natural and simplistic, and that's how I wanted to keep mine. So I just took it into the camera raw filter mode where I changed the temperature, tint, exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks, clarity, vibrance, and saturation. I always really like turning my clarity, vibrance, and saturation up the most because I just think it makes the image look even better. And here is my final image. I really liked how it turned out because I love how the light color of the beer plays off of the table and how the label of the Miller Lite beer bottle is a little blurry. I tried to get the beer bottle misted as well as I could, but unfortunately it didn't turn out as well as I hoped, getting the misted effect, which is something that I learned this month, was to never expect something to go the way you want it to and to always be able to adapt. I'm not much of a photographer. This is the first time I ever held a camera with so many different settings, so I really learned a lot, changing different modes and trying to find different angles and what made things look better, and I can't wait to keep exploring that. And I wanted to keep exploring the composite images that we did because I just thought that was a really cool process, and it really showed me how to edit in Photoshop, which is something that I love to do.